So hey guys, what's up? It's all about the red pill community today. I had an experience a few days ago that it gives me like a flashback, a reminder of how I was, how I felt, and it's a way that I felt that I don't miss anymore. I don't miss it at all. So the red pill community, as you know, is a place that most men go because they can actually speak to people that had like almost the similar issues and similar frustrations. And it's not all about women. It's about finding yourself, finding a job, what you have to do so you can feel like a sense of purpose in life. Okay. I believe a lot of people can agree with me there that, hey, that doesn't sound that bad. It sounds only bad when they start talking about ladies. So that is the discussion that I was having with this friend of mine. He didn't understand why most men actually were going in the direction that, hey, I found red pill because this woman broke my heart, or this woman divorced me, or whatever, anything related. He found it weird that that was the reason most people became red pilled, for example, because if not, they're in the dream world. And I'm like, dude, my mom passed away next to me. I was red pilled. People die. But it doesn't happen over and over again. But the fact that you date people, you have interaction with different people from another sex, and you're like, hey, this is interesting, but hey, why isn't this working? You realize the whole formula that has been placed in front of us, it's not in a disadvantaged position. It's about trial and error. And in this trial and error, people might disrespect you, treat you like shit, and look you down upon you because you have to give everything. And I realized that a lot of people focus on that. Yeah, but what's the problem? Just do it and take the L. And it sounds funny, like, hey, what's the big deal? What do you have to lose? It's just a little from your auto-esteem. Because when I ask certain girls, hey, why don't you go? And you're, yeah, but what if he says no? I'm like, welcome. I'm not saying it's wrong, but don't be gangster about it. And when it's your turn, you're like, wait, but I didn't sign up for this, or I was born like this. Nobody told me I had to do it differently. I didn't have the body or the sexy body or whatever. But they're like, yeah, just roll with it. Trial and error. Don't accidentally touch her butt for whatever reason because, hey, then you're a freaking creep and a pedophile or whatever. And hey, whoop whoop, life is Gucci. I can Joe accidentally guess a joke, go touch my wife's butt, and then turns out she's a different woman. Not all butts look alike. I'm like, oh my god. Look, man, joking aside, Discord, we had a different, interesting conversation. And we were just having a discussion. He just didn't understand why Red Pill appealed to a lot of people that were interested in ladies. I said, gee, for me it's freaking normal. Because there's a lot of people, not in the beginning only, but once they're married, kids, they don't have an opinion, they can say nothing. If they say, they might lose court battles, legal stuff. They always will have to have a humble approach because if they're not humble, immediately the court system and everybody around is gonna look at you differently. A lady beats a man, well, he deserves it, or he might have done something wrong. I could just be like, hey, what did you say? Mosquito, whoop, whoop, whoop. It's not the same. I have to joke about it because it makes me actually quite angry. My wife, for example, was also the same. But when she started noticing specific stuff, for example, like very simple stuff, she started realizing, hey, we have two boys. And she realized there were certain advantages that they were always giving to girls. And she was like, is it always like this? I says, yes, this is always like this. It's like that. She says, yeah, but that's not fair. I said, douchey. It's like that. It's not going to change. That is the life and the things that he has to do to go forward. He's gonna get shut down, and it's our job as parents to give him the right information to let him grow and do something like that. But the thing is, most parents, they have no idea what they have to do. Do you know how I met my wife? My nephew told me, gee, go out, don't be yourself, Say as little as possible, let her head fantasize how gangster you are, and life is Gucci. Now we're married, beautiful. I didn't play the game. By the way, she approached me. I had no balls to approach nobody because I was so demoralized. Since I was in my 12th till my 24, I have been approaching like 5 women a year, and it was messed up because I was like, what? This hurt so bad. I was like, I'm done, man. I'm just gonna game and die alone. That was my strategy because I was like, this is not gonna work. I didn't have no place to go. And true, when I went to the red pill community, they did have some aggressive stuff that I was like, hey, I don't agree with it. But at least I didn't feel alone in this battle. The fact I didn't feel alone was a lifesaver because I thought, hey, there's something wrong with me. You can't tell kids, hey, well, grow up, take the L, trial and error, because the error might be whoop whoop. You did something very wrong because a hot guy says this, oh my god. An ugly guy says this, oh, you creep, you're disgusting, get a life. I don't know, man. And you might believe it's a one-time thing, and I'm surprised people believe it's a one-time thing. You know why it's a one-time thing? Because we feel so ashamed to talk about it, so ashamed of all these people that are simping, that they have no other choice than to shut up and take the L and disappear. And when the suicide rate goes up, because nobody really cares or listen to our opinion, because most ladies are always right, you fall in a pit. And suddenly when I was making specific points, slowly this dude was agreeing with me more. But I told him, look, man, in the end, if you get divorced or whatever, it's always like a big issue. So you have to be careful because in the end, all women are materialistic. Ding, ding, ding. And that's when everything went south. Because somebody randomly mid-conversation entered the VC chat so they could listen everything we were talking about, and he said, what? All women are materialistic? And me and this dude say at the same time, yes. And she was like, oh my god, I cannot believe you will generalize. And I'm like, wait. We're not talking about that. We are talking about the fact that when you date somebody, in the long run, it's a materialistic battle, even if you both started with nothing. So it's not as simple as you want it to sound, because in the end you have to provide, or she has to provide, and I have to do something with what she provided. So for her, the thing that she bought is still important. If she bought it or not, if she's the leader or not, it's something. I still need to use the stuff to make you happy, or vice versa. So everybody is materialistic. And she asked me, but do you think all men is materialistic? Yes! But instead of becoming a discussion that we were talking about something important, it became a battle that I offended her. You know, it became a battle because I'm not like that. It's like, okay, you're not got that Gucci. You won't have then the problem then. Do you see my point? So I was trying to battle something invisible that she was defending, that she wasn't part of, but she could generalize my comment, bunch me up with this man that say all that hurt her feeling because all women want 5 Lamborghini, which I never said. And here I am defending something when people are gaslighting something that confuses us. And we were just trying to find some common ground, me and a man. When we say something wrong between each other, we don't care. We just like, oh, he didn't mean it like that, but I think he meant that, and we clarified it, and we keep talking, and we just plow through. We don't stick there with the problem and go backward. But guess what? She was like, no, we're going to talk about this. And I was like, whoa. I'm talking to this dude. This dude got so pissed off, he disappeared. He went out of the VC chat. Boom, gone. I'm like, no, man. And then she was like laughing a little, explaining herself, and she's like, I didn't generalize. No. I like, wait. I don't want to talk about the definition of materialism. It's related subjectively about the story we were talking about and the issues, not in general. But she's like, what about all the people that are listening? And I don't freaking care the people that are listening. It's me and him. We were talking about man stuff. And it pissed me so off because she was like, I wanna make a point. I'm like, we're making a point here alone. The amount of people, if you go in their house and you're gonna be like, I wanna make an opinion, that's not gonna work. No wonder we're all on the ground. Look at the view. The cutting penises of people and laughing about it.
Police say Becker attacked him because he filed for divorce. She's being held. She goes, that'll teach him.
I do think it's quite fabulous. Can you just imagine that thing whizzing around the disposal?
Other shows, this lady just said, you know what, you need to have the baby and hold the man down. Are you freaking kidding me with that baby?
It's about Minka Kelly. She has a type. And you know, she's 40 years old now. And by 40, you have a type. And a smarter 40-year-old would make room for other types. Like, I'm 40, I'm not married, I've never been married. Maybe I could date a shorter guy, or, you know, somebody who's not famous or something like that. Except Minka, I don't want you to think about that. You concentrate on being Mrs. Trevor Noah, okay? And you change your name from Kelly to Noah. Kelly Noah. Yes. And you can have the baby before he even asks you to get engaged. I don't care if you don't get married at all. You've got to lock it down because you just never know.
I know, man. I feel so bad for this world. You have no idea. I've seen so many people so sad asking me for advices. Because they're like me, I don't know what I have to do. I feel so bad. I feel so ugly. I feel so useless. Nobody even sees me, validates me. And people laughing about it as if that's like, you know what, that's the right thing. No wonder they're so vulnerable. And whenever a dude says something that makes them feel good, it benefits them. No wonder feminism was kind of Gucci back in the day. And now you have all these people in there that seems angry. But if I say, a group with angry women, oh no, I have to be put into my place. Because whenever I see feminist in somebody's title, I have to be careful what I say. Because if I don't say it the way they want, you're bad. There's no communication. All women are right. Believe all women. My wife can slap and beat the shit out of me. Call the cops and they're gonna be like, you must have done something, man. I know how your culture is in the Caribbean. You guys are all machista. And I'm done. Why is the system like that? Why can't you group me? I mean, the gaslighting and the fact that you don't want to admit the slightest because you have the feeling that you're gonna lose so much. Stop comparing your worst situation with people that have nothing to do with it. Not everybody is bad. Give specific chance. If they don't have an answer, you cannot say, come to my community. We will talk to you how we think it's the right way. But when we have an issue, you are going to be like, well, that's how it is. No, that's not how it is. You're comfortable. Unless somebody says, let's switch up. Because if I want to switch and you don't want to do it, there's something wrong with your opinion. You can't apply an opinion that can be applied to yourself. You see? That's why Red Pill exists. Because they realize they don't apply the same thing for themselves, so I better wake up and do my own thing. I don't know, man. Maybe I'm crazy. Maybe I feel bad for the world because I made 2 boys and I need to guide them, and I'm gonna see all these lost little children around them doing crazy stuff, making babies or whatever, and I'm gonna feel so bad for them. And I think they need the Red Pill community. Not my sons. I don't think they would need it from me. Because I will guide them. But hey man, just let me know what you guys think about this. Do you guys agree or disagree? Let's keep the dialogue open. Let me know really what you think about the Red Pill. Or if you're Red Pill or whatever. But at least keep the dialogue open.
Don't get me wrong, ma cosa kita bong. Butta fire na mi blonde kush hash purple skunk criollo colombici jam jam turlochetta verdetta welcome.